Hello and welcome to the Hard to Handle Sports Podcast. This is episode number 82. Today, my good friend Arturo is back on the show. Welcome back, Arturo. How you been?
What up, Ish? Thank you for having me back. I've been good, man. I've been good. It's been a long time coming, but I've been all right, surviving.
Hanging in there, hanging in there.
Omicron don't play, bro.
Yeah, that triple dub, huh? They got Will Chamberlain numbers going on right now.
No, for real.
But let's get right to it, man. I know you're a big NFL fan. Your favorite team is one of the favorites, the Packers. But let's talk about the wild card weekend first. Did you watch the games? Were you impressed by any teams? Did you have fun watching them? Just regular thoughts on it.
Yeah, I watched the first game. Obviously, the first game. I had a lot of Raider homies. And it's crazy to see when the Raiders play on national TV, like how penalized, how much they get, like, flags. Like, it's crazy the amount of flags they get against them. Like the homies always complain about that shit, but seeing it live is crazy, man. It's a lot of BS. And it sucks that the way they lost by a touchdown after that Joe Burrow touchdown throw where they had blown the whistle. You can clearly hear a whistle. So technically the play is dead. Even the defenders, all the defenders just stood still and he caught it. So I don't know how that works. And then they know they messed up because those officials aren't officiating anymore in the playoffs. Like that group of officials isn't going to be in the playoffs. It's an unlucky end to a roller coaster of a season for the Raiders, all the shit they've been through. But I mean, the better team was the Bengals. I mean, they capitalized on the chances they had, and and then the Raiders shot themselves in the foot with a lot of little mistakes.
Yeah, like little holding calls here, little pass interference, stuff like that.
PIs, the punt, was it a punt or a kickoff return that was already going out of bounds? A kickoff.
Oh my God, yeah. And what's his name? I think it was like a ex
Peyton
Redskins.
Barber or something.
Yeah, Peyton Barber. Yeah, there you go.
He downed it at the 2. Like,
I know what he was trying to do, though. I know what he was trying to do. I've seen people do it. Mm-hmm. Even the ex-Raider Henry Ruggs did it.
Yeah,
there's videos on it. Cordell Patterson tried to do it. Some other food did it too. I can't remember, but it's been done.
Ty Montgomery did it.
Yeah, there you go. Ty Montgomery. Yep. So I knew what he was trying to do. Some people were confused. They're like, "What the hell is he doing?" Mm-hmm. It was a smart play done very dumbly. Yeah. But overall, I think the Raiders should take what they should feel proud of themselves for what they did. Or
definitely, yeah, definitely. Given, like I said earlier, like they went through a lot of off-field stuff.
Yeah,
that obviously affected the on-field performances, and they still made it to the playoffs.
Right.
After going through all that, and then with 4 games left, you control your own destiny to make playoffs. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Beating the Cowboys on Thanksgiving was a good win for them.
That was where they kind of switched it because I think they had lost to the Bears, and they lost to like the whack ass Giants led by Joe Judge, who's very incompetent. So losing to them and then beating the Cowboys and then turning it around, beating the Chargers, pretty impressive.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think they have like a bright future, or this is because I mean they don't have too many stars per se. Like you don't look at the team and be like, oh, they're perennial playoff team every season.
They need that star receiver. They need it. I mean, obviously Ruggs was becoming that guy on offense for them. Yeah, they have young guys. Yeah, they have Renfro. Yeah, they have Edwards. They have Zay Jones.
Yeah.
Obviously Waller's there, a beast tight end, top 10 in the league. But they need that guy. Yeah, Renfro's good, but he's a slot guy. They need a wideout who's gonna be that one guy.
Like a Devontae Adams?
Yeah, I think like a Devontae. If Carr stays and Green Bay doesn't franchise tag Devontae, I feel like Devontae will sign with Carr.
How would that hurt?
It would hurt, but I mean, like, he's gonna be 30. He's gonna be 30. Like, you don't pay a big bag for these guys, and I feel like the money should go to our young corner, Jair, who's coming up. So,
you think if you guys don't sign, I mean, we're kind of segueing right here, but do you think if you guys don't sign Adams, Rodgers walks?
That's a good question. I think if he wanted to leave, he would have left this offseason.
So you think he's staying?
I think he's staying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll reconstruct something, especially if they win the Super Bowl. I feel like they'll go for another run.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they posted all the cryptic pictures and all that stuff beforehand.
Yeah.
But I
The
feel
Last
like
Dance.
which they haven't won anything together, so I don't know, doesn't make sense. Which come on, like Scotty and Michael Jordan, like they won like all these. They won
Yeah.
5 rings before that, so these fools have 0 rings.
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, I think if they win it, they'll definitely try to run it back. I think Devontae takes a tag, and then we'll restructure Rogers' contract
Dude,
somehow.
honestly, I don't think he'll play on the tag at that age with
Yeah,
those back-to-back seasons. I think he holds out if you guys try to tag
yeah.
him.
Then if
Like,
he
there's
holds
no
out,
way. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't play.
yeah,
I would first team all pros in the last 2 seasons and play on a tag when you're
and breaking those
approaching.
records.
Yeah. When you're like on the wrong side of 30 or approaching 30, you got me fucked up.
Yeah, I feel like the Raiders. If he doesn't do that, then I wouldn't even mind if he goes to the Raiders, just not to any NFC team. Kind of like Popovich, not wanting to trade his players to the West, just trade them to the East.
Yeah, exactly. So for the Raiders, the wide receiver, and then you think they'll be good? Head coach?
They need a head coach. Yeah, the interim head coach, great job. Props to him.
Versace.
Yeah, but he's not going to be the guy. I feel like Harbaugh. If Harbaugh leaves Michigan, I feel like Harbaugh is the guy for the Raiders. Harbaugh or Brian Flores would be good.
Yeah, they just fired Mike Mayock too yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. So they're making moves, which is good. And it's crazy how many teams need a head coach.
Yeah. You think the Raiders are one of like the good coaching spots, or are they kind of like?
I feel like the Raiders are good. I feel like they showed that they have a lot of fight in them. I feel like it's them. I think the Dolphins second, because that Dolphins defense is good.
Yeah.
And just having Tua there, having a young QB helps a lot. And they have talent around them.
Yeah. What about the Broncos?
I would say
they don't have a QB, huh? Is that what it is?
They don't. That's the thing. Like, you would need to go in and like again draft a quarterback. Like, how many picks have they wasted on QBs that just fell through? That haven't been it.
Or the Jacksonville?
I feel like Broncos could trade for a QB.
Yeah, they have a lot of pieces.
They could trade for like Cousins or some shit. Like, Teddy's cool, but
Teddy's not cool, bro. Teddy's.
Yeah, I mean,
Teddy's whack, bro. Teddy's whack.
He's just not the same. It sucks that he got another head injury, but
Teddy's whack, man. He's like super captain check down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure we've all had one of those Broncos wide receivers on our fantasy football team, and he just kills their value.
Sudden.
Yeah.
I had Fat, bro.
Fat. Oh man, dude, dude. I had Fat the whole season, and I benched him on the final for Monroe. And if I would have just stayed with Fat, I would have won, but I lost. So that's sad part. But you think the firing of Mike Mayock was good? You think it was like they had to do it, or?
I think so. I think when like shit has gone bad for a few seasons, and like you only blame it on the head coach, like, and switching head coaches doesn't really fix anything. I feel like you got to go to the next level, like what the Bears and the Vikings did. They got rid of the coach and the GM, coach and GM. Kind of like when America did that with
Pelais. Yeah. All right, that makes sense. Especially if like the new coach doesn't see eye to eye with the new GM.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like Mayock. I think I watched a lot of NFL Network when he was on it, so I might be a little biased. But the Bengals, are they looking good, or did they barely scrap by the Raiders?
I mean, they barely got by, but they're a young team. That's an impressive win. I mean, yeah, you're at home, but that's still an impressive win for Burrow, for Chase, all those guys. Boyd. It sucks they left. AJ Green leaves, and then they make the playoffs. And then he goes to the Cardinals, and they lose first round.
Yeah, and they get mollywopped.
They got mopped.
So what do you think? Let's just segue to that game. Monday Night Football wasn't really competitive throughout the whole match. Mm-hmm. You could watch the first quarter, and you're like, all right, this is pretty much done, Like, let's go do some activity, let me give my girlfriend some attention, right? Like, but do you think the Cardinals move on from Cliffsbury?
What has it been like? What 2 or 3 years that he's been
3
there?
years.
I
I
mean,
mean, he
what 3
has improved
years?
the record every single year. I think it went 5 to 8 to 11, but every year they kind of fall off a cliff at the end of the
Towards the
year.
end, right? They kind of
Yeah,
just have a complete meltdown.
yeah,
I feel like you give it one more try. I mean, it's unfortunate that the free agent signings didn't really work out.
yeah.
Like AJ
Watt being
Green,
hurt,
Watt hurt.
AJ Green is like not the same.
Their best signing was James Conner. That's crazy. And they
Yeah,
got him for like stupid cheap for like 4 million.
yeah.
That's ridiculous. That was their best signing.
He was like on double-digit touchdowns and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good. I dropped him after week 2, and in our league actually
Yeah.
in our work league, yeah, I had him.
Damn.
I fucking dropped him after he put up like 1 point on week 2 or something, and I was like, man, I knew you
I'm
were a
done.
scrub, and then he wasn't.
And then he wasn't. That's what I think I drafted him and I just never started him because I had
And
him
Hopkins
Montgomery.
is I mean, they were saying that they were missing Hopkins, but he wasn't playing too hot the whole season either. Like he was the shell of himself.
Yeah.
I don't think he didn't go
Mediocre.
over 100 yards the whole year.
Yeah. I don't know. They have some stuff to work on.
A lot,
Definitely.
man. That division.
On offense. You can't miss a beat in that division. You can't. And I feel like yeah, they swept the Niners and the Seahawks, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, but look at the Niners now. And obviously the Rams. The Rams they're looking good, man, but we'll see what they do against Tampa.
Yeah.
Tampa's team is hurt and like depleted. They don't have their stars. But I mean, that's everyone. Like no one shows up fully healthy, so you can't make that as an excuse. But it should be a good game, and they beat them during the season.
Yeah.
They had Tom running for his life.
It's always nice to see.
Hell yeah, he just ducks. Oh, pop him, bro!
Oh man, did you get to catch the Cowboy fans crying in the stadium?
I did, man. I did. I don't even have anything against the Cowboys, but man, some of their fans are fucking annoying. Even the Niners, bro. Fuck them both.
Nah. I think Cowboy fans are another level though.
Yeah.
They take that slogan, America's team to heart, man.
Yeah.
They really think they run stuff. They're like, oh, we're America's team. I'm like, shut up.
They're bad, bro.
Yeah.
And the players are not disciplined. Like they hired good players. Like they signed talent, bro. They have talent all across the board.
Everywhere. They got an all-star team.
They're just dumb.
Yeah.
Like there's no other way to put it. They're just dumb. They don't make the right decisions. Like that hold on that last play.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they got the ball back, but like, dude, he's running into a pile. Why even wrap your arm?
Oh yeah,
him?
by was it Lawrence, I think?
Yeah, like why? Yeah. Like there's no point in that. He's running into a pile of like all your teammates.
It's bonehead, just bonehead decision.
There's like 5 yards of field left.
Yeah.
Why? Like it's just stupid.
There's no discipline. It's, you know what it is? It's your boy McCarthy, your old coach.
Mm-hmm.
You miss him?
Hell nah.
You think Jerry Jones is not gonna fire him, huh?
He's not. But I feel like maybe Jerry Jones, I don't know, man. Even maybe he's the problem.
Yeah. Nah, he definitely is. Jerry Jones, he's too involved sometimes.
Yeah. They have the good scouts. Like, I mean, Michael Parsons, he's a fucking animal. But
Diggs,
I mean, look.
He gets cooked,
bro. He gets cooked, but he gets picks, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't.
You caught him on skates, huh?
You can't like depend on the defense to just get sacks and picks. You know, you gotta make some kind of. You gotta stop the run. You gotta defend passes. You know.
Hey, what's his name? Dak Prescott. Man, they're stuck with that. They're stuck with that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they paid him what, 40 a year?
They 36, 40? 46, I think.
Nah, not that much. What's it? Nah,
I don't think 40 something.
Probably 40, because I don't think he topped Mahomes 45. Mahomes 45 is still, I think it's still the top one. Josh Allen got close, and then right below Josh Allen was I think somewhere around 40. Regardless, they committed a lot of money to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, he has all these weapons, he has all these wide receivers, and he still kind of looks like if he doesn't have a run game, then it's not it. That offense looks stagnant. What are your thoughts on Dak?
I mean, you said it, bro. Like, I feel like he was that game he showed us he plays similar to Goff when he was in the Rams. Like, if he doesn't have a run game, the passing game does not work at all for him. Like, he needs that play action. He needs Zeke to get those big chunk plays in order to open up the offense. But I feel like if he's out of the shotgun without a run game, he could scramble, but I don't know, man. I feel like Dak, he needs another year to like just get right.
I mean, he's like on year 6
good.
or 7 now.
I know. Like, he just needs, I don't know. I guess you could say the it factor. I don't know. I guess he doesn't have it.
Yeah. It just
and
clicked
you can't
on you.
say like you said, like you can't say he doesn't have the talent around him because he has fucking one of the best O lines in the game.
Two good running backs. I mean, Zeke is not Zeke anymore, but he's still cool. Pollard's still cool. You got those wide receiver, Cooper, all the boys. He still can't do
Gallup.
I mean, Gallup is hurt right now, but he's
had
Schultz is good. Damn. And it looked like if it wasn't for Jimmy G, that game was gonna get out of hand.
Yeah. If Jimmy G literally, like, how do you overthrow someone rolling to your right? I don't understand. That guy is ass. You're rolling to your throwing side. How do you overthrow him? Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah,
he was open.
It's not like he's running left and he has to like shift his whole like.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're going deep where you gotta like have like nice touch on there, right? Like,
it's like a 10-yard pass. Just throw it or throw it away, bro. I hope he plays, man. They're saying he's not gonna play. I hope he plays Saturday.
Oh, because of his thumb and then his shoulder.
Yeah,
he got his shoulder. But Shanahan was low-key trying to give the game away too. Yeah, he was motioning Williams. What is it? What's up with this man?
We'll just run the ball. I don't get it, man.
Hey, he couldn't do it when he was with the Falcons, right? When they lost.
He was offensive. And Dan Quinn was the
coach. He was the head coach. He's the defensive coordinator for the boys. What do you think about that Dak Prescott last play?
I feel like it was obviously unexpected. He got a huge chunk. He got like 15, but I feel like he should have slid earlier.
Yeah.
Like, regardless, you're gonna have like one or two shots at the end zone.
Yeah, probably
maybe
just one. Yeah,
probably just one Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Like, what's 5 yards?
Yeah, at that point.
What's 5 yards?
And you're supposed to be like a mobile quarterback, so like 5 yards, bro. Like, you could build a little bit of time for those extra. And they should have known to give the ref the ball, though, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you give him the ball, line up, spike it.
The center and the guard leave like a gap for him to go through.
Hail Mary.
They're so undisciplined, huh?
Knowing their luck, that the fucking ball would hit the jumbotron, bro. Bonk. Just came straight down.
Oh my god! But what's up? The boys, you think they'll ever get through with this talent, with this team?
If they get disciplined, yeah, the team is good, man. The team is solid, but I feel like it's like that chip, that mental hurdle that we always talk about every time, like with Mexico in the 5th game. Like, it's that mental hurdle that as a team you're like, fuck, man, we can't do this shit. And like, shit starts going south. And you're like, fuck, bro.
You start believing it.
Yeah, like Debo scored that, and you're just like, no, bro. Like, there's no way. There's no way.
Here we go again.
Like, we have one of the best offenses in the league. Oh, the first offense to have I don't know how many yards this foot through, 1,000-yard rusher, 1,000-yard receiver, 1,000 whatever the fuck. I don't know how many records they broke.
Yeah.
And then you only have 7 points to start the 4th. You're like, holy shit. This is like, we're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, fuck. And then like, you just need that mental hurdle, and just switch the, what's it called? The environment and the mentality around the Cowboys.
I don't think they're gonna get it done with McCarthy. To be honest, I don't believe in McCarthy. That fool. People give him credit for one Super Bowl with the Packers, but I think if anything, that's like a negative. Like it should have been more. You get Rodgers for that long, and you only get one Super Bowl. You don't even get back to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, you don't.
Like people trying to give him credit, but I think it's like, I mean, he should win one with
that
Rodgers.
talent.
Yeah, and that defense that year, like, man, he's and it was 10 plus years ago. Like a lot has changed. I don't think you could be the same coach, and I think he's pretty much the same. He's not good with the time. He doesn't really call the plays anymore. That's his offensive coordinator. I think they should move on.
What hurt him a lot too is that he hired his friends for coordinators. Like,
yeah,
Dom Capers. Like, oh my god, I hated him. He was like a really bad defensive coordinator.
Some old ass fool, huh?
Yeah, and they would just keep him there, like, like just mediocre, like mediocrity. And obviously, it doesn't fly in the playoffs.
Yeah, at all. But now that we're through, the wild card weekend, we had a couple good games. Most of them were blowouts. It was just an appetizer for the rest of the playoffs. I feel like every matchup this weekend for the divisional round looks very enticing, looks very entertaining. Which one are you looking forward to the most? Obviously, I mean, you're a Packer fan, so.
After that one, honestly, dude, that Bills Chiefs, bro.
That one, that
shit looks good, bro.
They have some bad blood between them, huh? They've been wanting each other since like the beginning of the year.
Like they beat them last year, right? To go to the
yeah, and they've seen playoffs, right? They fucked them up. They fucked them up in this.
Dick stayed on the field.
Watching them. Yeah.
Bro, that's
taking
gonna be
it all in.
Good game, dude. I really hope it's a good one. I hope oh my god, that Bills defense is good.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's a fun one.
Who do you think wins?
That's hard, man. I want to say Kansas. I feel like just the experience alone gets them through. But I feel like it's gonna be a one possession dub.
They're gonna keep it close this year.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a close game, like back and forth, punches thrown.
What would it take for the Bills to win?
The Bills,
basically, as easy as Josh Allen just has to play like nuclear.
He has to just have a perfect game, like just win the turnover battle. That would be my key to victory.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, perfect game. Either choose, pick your poison. Like, who do you want to double? Tyreek or Kelsey? Who'd you rather stop? I'd rather blanket Hill. Yeah, you might give something up over the middle, but at least you're not giving no big old chunk plays.
Yeah.
Just I feel like that. Don't give up chunk plays. Don't turn the ball over.
You saw your boy Micah Hyde's interception?
Bro, that was an insane pick. That's ridiculous. Yeah, like fucking fuck the Pats, Mac Jones, whatever. Talk my shit. But I mean, that's just not even a bad throw. That's just a better defensive play.
That shit was sick, huh?
That shit was crazy. He literally took it out of his hands. He had it in his hands and he took it out of it.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I watched that. I was like, there's no way. Yeah, he just fell.
I was always like, oh, that's a touchdown. That's a touch. But
bro, he came and snatched it out of his hands.
You think he has to have a big game against the Chiefs?
I feel like he will.
Probably play a role in defending Kelsey.
Yeah, definitely Kelsey. I feel like that D line is going to be a difference.
Which one's the Chiefs or
the Bills D? The Bills D line. Their front seven has to make Mahomes like uncomfortable, bro.
It feels like the winner of this game is gonna represent the AFC, no?
Definitely. Yeah. This honestly should have been an AFC championship, but whatever. We'll take it now.
Yeah. What this are they battling out for like the best QB in the league, or you think, or second best next to Rodgers? Best in the AFC?
I think best in the AFC. Yeah. Because if you look at the AFC, there's not really. I guess Lamar's hurt. Lamar was hurt.
Yeah.
I would say Lamar. Obviously, your boy Jay Herbo. Jay Herbo season. He's a man. We got like 10 to 12 years of those who's battling it out. That's gonna be crazy.
Herbert and Mahomes. I've said that this that's gonna be the best divisional quarterback rivalry of all time.
Yeah, I believe it.
I mean, there's not too many to begin with.
That's true.
Watson versus Luck. That one could have been good, but Luck was like, nah. I'd rather just be cool and retire.
And then Watson.
Yeah. And then Watson was like,
did his thing.
I think Flacco versus Roethlisberger, it was pretty good, but none of them were ever like, the very best, especially Flacco. He was kind of mediocre.
One that I can see is Lamar and Burrow.
Oh,
could be a juicy one.
Yeah, that's another one. That's another one. That one, that one's juicy too,
bro.
That one's nice. Yeah, it's pretty much it. If Zach Wilson turns into anything, but nah.
My homie's a Jets fan, so he believes in him, bro.
And he had that good run at the end of the season.
Dude, I started him that game for the playoffs. I had to flex him. I was down bad on QB flex, and that came through with 24 points, bro. And I won my matchup.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
Shout out Zach. Then I lost in the final.
Dude, I made 4 finals and I lost all 4 of them.
No way, bro.
Wait, I'm in 4 leagues too, so I made it in every single final and I lost all 4.
Oh, dude, that's painful.
I was playing against Josh Allen in all 3 of them, so maybe that's why I'm rooting for the Chiefs, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Nah, but I really do think the Chiefs are gonna win. I think they got the experience, and I still take Mahomes over Josh Allen. And I think the Chiefs, they're just a little. They're not too much more balanced, but I think they're a little bit more balanced. Although, what's his name? The running back Singletary has been playing pretty good for the Bills. But let's get to your team, the Packers. Packers against Niners. Niners who have been a thorn in your guys' side. A couple times in these last few years. How do you think this is gonna go? Or your revenge season, revenge tour. What have you been calling it? How do you think it's gonna go?
I hope, obviously, we win.
Niners. Are you worried? Like,
yeah, obviously.
I'm hearing damn, really the Niners again?
I'm never what's it called? I'm not gonna be like stupid cocky over a team. Like anything can happen in the game.
You're not a Cowboys fan.
Hell nah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's how they act. That's how they act.
Super Bowl champions and they lost. That show's funny. But a good example I'm gonna use is that game versus the Browns on Christmas.
Yeah.
They fucking ran all over us.
Oh yeah.
And we only won because Baker's ass.
So cheeks.
He's ass.
And they still had a chance.
Yeah.
They still had a chance at the end.
So I'm hoping that Jimmy G pulls up his best Baker Mayfield impersonation.
But Jimmy G's a little better than Baker's trash, man.
Baker's bad.
And I hate Jimmy G, man. I'll talk shit about Jimmy G any day of the week, but he's undoubtedly he's better than Baker.
I feel if we limit the run, if we stop the run somehow, if like these 3 weeks up to get healthy, we get some guys back, we just stop the run. We play how we played from like week 6 to like week 13, from like week 5 to like our bye week, that defense was super good. Like we played like some solid defense. Like we were top 10 throughout that span. If we go back to those, and we beat them during the season.
Yeah.
So you go back to that, what worked, obviously what didn't. We played a dominant first half up until like the last 2 minutes where Trey Lance scored.
Yeah.
And then they scored again to coming out of the second half. But obviously stopping the run is going to be super crucial for us. And just not playing from behind, because as soon as we start playing from behind, then the run game works.
It's a wrap.
We start forcing shit, mental mistakes, all that stuff.
They could just rush Rodgers.
Although Boza might come back. I mean, he got a concussion.
Yeah.
We'll see.
They're going to find a way to clear him, watch.
But I don't think that fool, Fred Warner, is going to come back. And that was a demon. I think that was...
He has above ankle, knee. Right? Like an ankle sprain?
I don't know. It was like a non-contact knee injury. I mean, he was holding his knee. I don't know if it was an ankle, but
yeah,
I feel like he's not going to play. So, I mean,
and he's a beast.
He's a beast. It's unfortunate players get hurt, but that's a boost for us. I
You
feel
guys
like
might
you
just
gotta
have to
come
run
out.
Dylan, man. You guys might just
Yeah,
have to
just
run.
run. It's gonna be a physical ass fucking game, bro.
It's gonna be
The
cold,
hours,
huh?
it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be 7. I think it was like the high of like 20 and low of 7, but we're playing at night, so 13, I guess.
Yeah.
With the wind chill that makes it feel like fucking 0.
Like, yeah, right.
And there's
Hey,
people that go, bro.
how disappointing would it be if you guys lose?
I wouldn't be on social media anymore. I'll hide in the shell
Because
forever. Nah.
honestly, what LaFleur has done these first 3 years, it's like super like unprecedented. Like 13 this year again, right?
Mhm.
Just one more loss, but you guys, the rest of your starters and stuff. That's that screams like at least one Super Bowl appearance.
It has to be. This literally, like, obviously, I feel like more than like our defense is better this year, but last year, like, everything lined up. Like, we got the banged up Rams, we got Tampa over here, we got the first seed, we got the fucking team in Florida coming to fucking cold ass weather, and we just blew it.
Yeah.
But the difference from last year to this year, I think is going to be in the defense, and I feel like they're
And
going to come through.
in my opinion, Lazard has really taken a step this year.
Lazard has stepped up, and then just the free agent signings, dude. Douglas, Campbell, he's a fucking all pro, bro. He
Yeah.
picked him up off the street.
Yeah.
He's an all pro linebacker. So I feel like those guys have been a huge difference. And a lot of the dudes, there's been a few guys that have been here since we lost to the Niners in the NFC Championship 2 years ago. You know, like back-to-back losses in the NFC Championship is like dudes start playing different. They start playing to prove to themselves rather than to like the media and the rest of the league.
Yeah.
They start playing like, yo, what the fuck? Like, we got to do this shit. Like, this has to be. And I feel like that's been the energy a lot throughout this whole season. And just next guy up, these dudes step up and fill in. Winning games that we shouldn't be winning, bro. Like that game against the Cardinals, we had no receivers.
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy.
We beat them at their house. Yeah, Kyler Murray threw some bunk ass throw to AJ Green that wasn't looking, but at the end of the day.
All right. So do you have a score prediction?
Yeah, I was saying like it's probably gonna be like, I want to say like 33-21 maybe, or 33-17.
Oh, it's gonna be a big win.
I feel like it's gonna be a big win, yeah.
That's good, man. That's good. I like that. I like that positive optimism that you got. Damn.
So fool, don't ever text me to ever be on your podcast ever again, fool. I'm gonna change my number. I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna block your account. I'm gonna delete social media.
I'm gonna call YouTube to bring down the videos. And I'm gonna hit up Spotify to bring down
Yo, take them off now.
Damn. Hey, for your sake, I'm in a little like potluck or like pot where you pick two teams.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Steelers, I got the Packers, and my Super Bowl prediction was the Packers against the Chiefs. So I got some writing on this too. I think the Packers do win, but I think it's gonna be closer. I think it's gonna be high scoring game, not too high scoring. I think it's like a 31-24 type of thing.
Okay.
I do have the Packers winning. Winning.
Yeah. If we score 30, we're winning. That sounds dumb, but yeah.
What was the score 2 years ago? They put
when they mopped us.
Yeah, when they mopped you guys.
That was embarrassing. I think it was 38-17. But we scored like the 17 like late.
Yeah.
We weren't trying anymore, you know?
Yeah, they were like, here, have some
probably
points.
Like 38-10 or 38-7.
Yeah. So you think you hold them under 30?
Yeah.
Plus Garoppolo.
I mean, the Cowboys did it indoors. We got this shit outdoors. Them Cali boys don't know cold.
That's true. That's true. Hey, Garoppolo, if he wins, does that make it harder to transition to Lance?
Yeah. Nah.
Because he sucks.
He's ass. Lance is the modern quarterback.
Yeah. Even if he wins though, because there's people that think like, oh, look at his record with the Niners. Even though if you just watch him, you know he's not it. But they see that he took him. He was there for the ride. But they'll be like, oh, he took him to the Super Bowl Look at Shanahan's record without him and with him. Like he has to be good, right? But he's not, right? I'm not crazy.
No, he's not. Jimmy stands look at stats, and fools that don't like Jimmy actually watch his decisions, actually watch the games and sit down through the 90 games. And like, bro, he's not the guy. He's just not it.
He sucks. Huh?
I don't know how to say it, man. He's just somebody out there. He's not. He's not it. Hopefully on Saturday. I mean, if he plays, if he doesn't, then Lance plays. Then if that's the shit, if that's the game plan, then I would play Lance how the Chiefs played Love. Just blitz every down.
Love, dude. Honestly, Love doesn't look like he's it. Love has a long way to go, bro.
Yeah,
he looks petrified back there, man. And
it didn't help that we didn't even change the game plan. Like, oh shit, let's do another shotgun play, bro. He's bringing 8 guys. Help him, like, bro. Want to bootleg, run something, dude. He's getting fucking pressed every single play.
He looked bad though. We never got to talk about that, but poor guy, man. He looked like he was like a 5th, 6th round pick, man.
He was going through it. Spagnola said, "Fuck it."
Is Trey Lance gonna be better for the run game if he plays? Will that scare you more?
That's what I was thinking, but I feel like when Jimmy G plays, it's gonna be like, all right, this fool could possibly throw it.
Yeah,
you know. But if Lance plays, it's gonna be a run.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be a run. Like if we stop the run and we force Lance to throw, like he's not gonna. I don't know. He's not gonna do it. Like I feel like we have the only guy that really scares me is Kittle, bro. Like
Kittle?
We don't have. There's no one that can guard him. Like
what about Debo?
Ayuk is a beast. Debo can like do all these sweeps and play running back, play this, play that, play that. But I feel like we won't fall for that BS. But just Kittle, just like on a killer, like on a 3rd down play, like a 3rd and long or 3rd and medium, and like I feel like Kittle's gonna be the foot. It's like those back breaking 3rd downs, you know, like fuck, not this foot again.
Yeah,
that foot went off. Like when they came back and like took the lead, it was like almost like 5 straight passes to Kittle, and that foot was just running through foos. Like
that foot looks for contact too.
Yeah, man, that guy is literally. I think he's crazy.
Yeah. I've seen some interviews, bro. That fool, he has a lot of energy too. He talks
dude.
He talks like he's like let's do this.
That fool's juiced up, man.
Yeah, nah, he's cool though. He's cool. He looks like a. I mean, you probably don't like him because he's in a Niner, but
momentum shifters.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it's a good game. Honestly, whoever wins, obviously you want the Packers to win. I just want to see a good game, and I think Packers and Niners usually have a good game, so I think we should have a good win. Moving along, Bengals versus Titans. How do you think that one's gonna go?
Titans,
especially
Derrick Henry coming back.
Really?
Yeah, I know you don't like Tannehill, bro. I know he's ass. But I don't see the Bengals.
You don't see the Bengals
stopping Derrick Henry, bro. Yeah, he's gonna probably run against a stacked ass box, but
he's coming back from an injury too. We don't know how good he's gonna be.
Man, that guy is different.
Hey,
it's gonna be close though. I don't think it's gonna be like, oh, these fools blow him out. Like, nah, look at the offensive power they have. But it's gonna come down to Joey B turning the ball over.
Damn, he has been pretty clean as of late, but his first 2 years he has made some bonehead throws. He's just cleaning it up. You think it comes back for the playoffs for this game against the Titans?
Especially if they're playing from behind. If they start playing from behind, he's gonna make those poor throws, bad decisions for us.
Yeah, I think the game will be won in the first quarter. If the Bengals take a lead, I think it's a wrap. And if the Titans keep it close, maybe even like just are able to stay with the run game, then they could just control the game, run the ball, don't have to put it. So for the Bengals, they need to come out like, how a lot of teams nowadays when they get the coin flip, they defer so that they start the second half. If I was the Bengals, I'll try to get the ball first and just put pressure on the Titans. Just be like, set the tone, try to go up, try to make Tannehill throw the ball. Try to put their offensive coordinator like, okay, like, we don't want this to get away from ourselves. Because if they put the pressure on Tannehill,
yeah, he's not gonna come through. Like if they steer away, what worked for them all season, which was obviously run first offense.
Yeah,
and then make AJ Brown do something crazy.
Yeah,
we'll see.
All right, and
I still think the Titans will win it.
Score
31-28. I think they win it by.
Oh, close
one.
I actually have the Bengals winning pretty convincingly.
Ooh,
like
hot takes.
35-20, 35-21 type of thing. Ooh. They're gonna show up, which is gonna look. I think Joey B. It's crazy because I think after when he came into the league, obviously he was the highest rated quarterback from his class. That's how he went first overall. But then at the end of his rookie year, I think Herbert kind of surpassed him as like the best quarterback in that draft class. And I think this year with Herbert missing the playoffs, with probably a team that most people expected to be more successful this year, missing the playoffs, and Joey B leading the Bengals to the divisional champion, I think Joey Burrow took that reign again. And if he takes them to the AFC Championship game after not winning, that's woo.
It's gonna be crazy, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, I have the Bengals winning somewhere around 35-20, 35-21. And your boy Tom Brady, how do you think he's gonna do?
Fuck that.
How do you think he's gonna do against the Rams?
I think they're gonna probably mop that guy. But I mean, I don't know, man, because the Rams are so like
up and down, right?
Up and down, dude.
Stafford too.
But I feel like the Bucks front seven has still good, but their corners have been ass.
Yeah.
So obviously they have Cooper Kupp, they got Odell.
Yeah.
I feel like if the Rams start playing from behind, it's over.
Yeah, they need to keep.
They gotta keep it close. They gotta keep it close.
Akers,
they gotta
that was crazy, huh? That boy's crazy.
How did he come back from a torn Achilles?
In like what, 6-7 months?
That guy's insane.
And he looks good too.
Like nothing happened. Like
he looks good. Hibernating. He fucked up Buda Baker yesterday. Hope Buda Baker's okay.
I saw a video. He's okay, but dude, I saw a video like that dude was like, you're too small, man.
He was what?
He was like, you're too small. He went like,
and he got up. Yeah, he looked at him. Oh my god, that's pretty cold.
That's cold, bro.
That's cold.
That is cold because that fool was like seizing on the floor, dog. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. But prediction?
I think the Rams win.
Rams?
Yeah.
Are you happy for OBJ? I'm pretty happy for that guy, man.
Yeah.
Nah, you don't care.
I said no. I said yeah. I said yeah.
I thought you said nah.
Nah, yeah, dude, I'm happy because like a lot of fools are saying like, nah, he just did that 3-finger catch and like all this other shit. But I feel like obviously his quarterback play deteriorated once he went to the Browns.
Yeah, Baker sucks.
That's not his fault. Baker's ass. Anyway, I feel like the Rams, it's gonna be close. I'm gonna sound stupid as fuck. But if the Rams don't keep it close throughout the game, they'll probably lose by double digits.
Yeah, they're not gonna like come back, right? They're not gonna like
deep down. I know the Rams will win, but I want the Bucks to win. So then Green Bay plays them, beats them, and then we get the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
So you're more scared of the Rams?
Yeah. Nah, I'm not scared of anyone. I just want to beat the Bucks.
You want the revenge?
Look, straight up, I'm more scared of the Niners right now than any of the two other teams left.
Okay.
Because I feel like we could beat both of those dudes, like pretty convincingly.
I kind of want to see the Bucks Packers rematch.
Me too.
Brady versus Rodgers.
Dun, dun, dun.
Especially because Brady didn't even play that great and he got like all the credit.
3 picks.
Yeah. And you guys still lost. No.
Now we didn't do anything with those possessions. I think we got like 3 points off 3 picks.
And you guys kicked the field goal at the end.
And Rodgers didn't run. Like I feel like I feel like he could have ran.
Oh my god.
But we got burned 2.5.
So you got the Rams winning. What's the score?
Prediction. Let's see. Let's do 31-29.
I like that. That's a
You
good.
know,
That's a good score.
they're losing. They're losing by 1, and they kick the field goal to win it.
That's a good. I have a similar score. I have 33-30, and Brady wins in Brady fashion. His kicker, saving the day and getting the last field goal, last possession. I think Stafford plays good. I think he played good against the Cardinals. I think he has another solid game, but I think that one's gonna be a good game too.
Yeah, it has to be.
I think all of them. Yeah, I think the Bengals Titans is probably the least exciting one.
What? But it's probably gonna be the best one. like always, like fools that don't really watch that shit, and they're like, what a fucking game.
I just hope the Chiefs and Bills doesn't disappoint. If that one disappoints, I'm gonna be kind of upset.
Yeah, I'm gonna boycott the NFL. Nah.
No, because that one was kind of hyped up since like before the preseason, It's like something that we were looking forward to. And if I could just tie it to the NBA, there's been seasons where I wanted to see the Lakers versus the Clippers, and it never happened. So just the fact that we actually have getting the Bills and the Chiefs is like, all right, like yes. So if they disappoint, then it's like fuck. Like I'm so hyped. I'm so pumped to watch this, But transitioning to the NBA, we're almost at the All-Star break. Lakers are pretty much floating around 500. They can't stack wins. They keep losing. They can't stack wins. What are your thoughts on the Lakers so far? What are we, like 30, 40, like 40 games into the season? Almost halfway?
It's frustrating because this year the West isn't really...
It's not good. Let's just say good. It's not good. The Nuggets don't look good. The Suns are still like kind of like the team with the Warriors coming back, and like
the Jazz look man.
The Grizzlies, like, are we really like like John Morant is cool and Jaren Jackson Jr. is cool, but like you can't be scared of that, right? Like compared to the other years in the West, like it looks like it's wide open. And I'm gonna let you talk because I just kind of cut you off.
Yeah, no, like everything you just said is what I was thinking. Like it's wide open, and these two just decided to play like ass.
Yeah. The East looks better this year.
It's plain and simple. We're just playing like ass. Like these guys are not playing good. Like I don't know what it is that maybe that we brought like only 3 guys back from like the old roster,
Yeah.
Like I don't know, man. But it's because I don't know. I feel like a lot of it has to do with AD, man. Because a lot of the offense ran through AD, bro. Like, and he's been bad. He's just been bad this season.
And last year he wasn't good either, and he just kind of regressed even more.
Soft. Yeah, and he was automatic from 18. He's not hitting those elbow shots anymore.
And his 3-point,
he's atrocious.
Like 20s, even like 18. I think he's terrible.
He needs to come back and like just tough it up, bro, and play at the 5.
Why is he so? But then he'll get hurt because he's so brittle, soft. Man. We know this. We know that he needs to play the 5. That's the best position for him. But we also know that he gets hurt. He gets hurt, man. He can't stay healthy. He can't. He's not reliable.
He gets hurt very, very often. It's also very frustrating.
All right, I got 2 questions for you. Thoughts on Vogel? Thoughts on Westbrook?
I like Vogel, man. I
like that
we have a defensive-minded coach.
Our defense is trash, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. It's trash this season, but I feel like we can't put all the blame on him, bro. Like, some of these players are just like, dog, what are you guys doing?
So it's Pelinka.
I mean,
you like Pelinka too, huh?
And my boy Rob got me.
Yeah. You know what?
I'm on the payroll, bro. I forgot to tell you.
We're about to get dinner later the week, bro. You can't put me in this spot, bro. They're coming by the school, man. Like, they're gonna donate. They're actually gonna donate. We're finally gonna get masks.
For real, bro. We got the KN95 coming, bro. Chill out.
Why are you doing this to me, bro?
Really putting me on the spot, bro. You really got the stipend from last year.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like Vogel. And
you like Vogel?
Westbrook, man. Sometimes Obviously, he plays good, but it's like every player. Sometimes they play bad, but when he plays bad, he plays bad, and it makes it really hard to defend him.
Yeah,
Because like he'd be like blowing up open layups or just chucking some brick ass three like off the backboard, and like I feel like he's just into his own head sometimes in some of those games where he's just like playing bad.
yeah.
Obviously, limit the turnovers and just make your layups.
You saw the dunk yesterday.
Oh my god, that was amazing,
That
bro.
was, he caught a body.
He caught a body, bro. Gobert. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Got dunked on nasty. That shit was tight, man.
Yeah. So what do you think the Lakers should do going forward? There's a lot of people talking about moving Westbrook, waiting for that buyout market, getting rid of Vogel. I'm pretty sure that's not what you're gonna say because that's your boy. You're gonna meet for dinner. But what do you think? What do you think? Or is there no solution? Should like why are we even looking? There's no one that could come save us. Like this is it. This is the team. Like AD's not gonna just suddenly toughen up. These guys are old. Westbrook's washed. What do you see from this season going forward?
I see these are probably gonna finish like seventh, and unfortunately, we're gonna have to fucking play the play-in again.
I was
If
talking
they
to
can
my
avoid
home.
the play-in,
Yeah,
then that'd be amazing.
and then that's it.
But I mean, obviously getting healthy. I still want to see what Kendrick Nunn can do. He hasn't suited up. I
Yeah,
don't know the stand of his injury or the seriousness of his severity of his injury. I'd like to see him take the floor and see how he does, how he runs point off the bench.
yeah,
Yeah, AD's been soft, but I mean, like, I feel like he's still in his own head with the whole
yeah,
BS. Like, he needs to change that mentality. Like, yeah, you want to ship, bro. Yeah, whatever. But bro, like, let's get more.
yeah.
Like, you have
Be hungry.
arguably the greatest basketball player of all time playing next to you,
Still doing his thing.
still doing his thing, still fucking what is he averaging, like 39-9 or 39-7, some shit like that.
Yeah,
Like, come on, bro. Like, you gotta like change your mentality, dog. Like, be a dog.
yeah,
That's what I asked for in the off season when the Packers were like getting defensive food. Like, I want these foods to get dogs, like
yeah,
dogs on the defense, bro. Like, no soft ass foods. Like, nah, I want these foods to go hit hard, obviously
yeah,
clean. I don't want anyone to get injured.
yeah. Cancel it.
But
Take his mask. Take his mask. Cancel it.
he's against player safety. Nah, man. I like you said, like he needs to have that hunger. Yeah, you need dogs on the floor, bro. Like, not everyone
I
has
don't
to
think
be
he
a
has it
fucking,
though.
yeah, he
Like
doesn't.
I'm just being honest. I don't think he has it.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, you don't need every single player to be a dog. Like,
Yeah,
it takes two or three,
yeah,
and they fucking resonate that energy with the rest.
yeah,
Like, you need those players that are like when we had Morris, like Keith come
yeah,
in,
yeah.
sets the tone off the bench on
Kind of miss
defense
Keith.
and chucking threes. Me too. So someone like that. But I feel like maybe they need to sign someone. I feel like they still in
THT is he getting
in
moved?
red. I feel like, oh my god, you should have just kept Caruso, man.
Hey, with the new rule, Caruso's even better this year than last year too.
Yeah.
Now that you could, because people are like seeing Caruso this year, that's not exactly the same Caruso that we had, but with this new rule where you could kind of use your hands a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
that just enhances a lot of his like defensive skills, and now he's even better than he was.
It made him look like so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of the times you get like cheap fouls, but who's putting up with this?
And then he'll go sit down, and then you lose him. But now he's having some like defensive stalwart plays and stuff. But how do you see it ending? Do we still have championship aspirations? Because before this season, we were talking championship. Russell Westbrook, AD, LeBron, THT, Arisa coming back.
Melo,
Dwight, Melo.
I feel like just
keep
being
that
the
energy.
Lakers,
What did LeBron say? You keep that energy. Keep that energy.
And then
now he's apologizing.
The fans will be back. I feel like as a Lakers, as a Laker fan, you're always gonna have aspirations. Like, yeah, it's a long season. We still got like the whole rest of the half of the season left.
Yeah.
plus the playoffs. You like from now to then, a lot of shit could happen. You know, look at the Bulls. They started off hot. They fucking lost like 4 games in a row.
Yeah.
And getting blown out. Yeah,
Yeah.
Zach LaVine might not be playing, but still, dog. You're
I
getting blown out.
I still like their chances though.
Yeah, I like their chances. I think the Lakers are still. I would say obviously lower than when the season started. When we were in the offseason, a hype. But I still like their chances of making it.
Yeah,
at least to the second round of playoffs.
The only thing that keeps me like optimistic is like the level of the rest of the West.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see, like it's funny how the Lakers are getting all this criticism, but the Nuggets record isn't all that great. No one's talking on them. You know, there's other teams that we thought were going to be better. The Mavs have kind of turned it around as of late, but they were not doing that hot either, and no one was really, you know, giving them too much shit about it. So that's what gives me a little bit of solace, that just the fact that if you look across the West, there, other than the Warriors, I think the Warriors do look like the part. They do look like they could potentially run through the West, but we'll see. You never know. That gives me a little bit of hope.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I feel like we're still in it because of the mediocrity of the West right now.
Which is funny, right?
It's crazy, yeah.
That's insane.
Look at the talent, the superstars they have, and they're still not winning games.
But man, that's enough of the Lakers, man. I'm tired of talking about it. They depress me. Hey, honestly, watching the Lakers this year has been tough. It has been tough, man. It's been tough. It's been like what am I doing? Like, why am I watching this? Even the wins have been like, oh my
like excruciating.
God. Yeah, like what am I watching?
Like, bro, we were up 27. How the fuck is this a 9-point game?
Yeah, why are we down? Why are we down now? Like, oh my God. All right, before you go, Arturo, the World Cup is this year. It starts in November, ends in late December. There's 2 nations that we thought were going to be there, but they're in the playoffs, and not both of them could go through because they got to play each other some way or another. Portugal and Italy. You know, everyone thought they were going to be mainstays at the World Cup. Italy won the Euro. Portugal won the previous Euro. They have a loaded roster. How do you think that plays out?
That's a tough one, bro. Like I've been talking about it too with the homies. Just obviously the Cristiano Ronaldo effect, because Italy doesn't have that guy. Like they don't. I mean, yeah, honestly, it could have been, it should have been, and it is Chiesa.
And he's popped that ACL.
He blew his knee up. So
yeah,
I feel like Italy's team is good.
Yeah,
but they don't have the guy.
Jorginho.
Come on, bro.
Golden Ball finalist.
Stop that. Stop that, man.
No, Jorginho's not gonna carry Italy to the World Cup. He's a Golden Ball finalist, man. Top 3.
Man, I'm done with that competition, bro. It's just friends voting for friends, man. I'm over it.
That shit lost all credibility, huh?
Man. When Modric won it, that shit. Hey, let's talk about midfielders winning it. When Nedved won it over Thierry Henry like in 2004, that should have been fucking but for real,
back to the topic. Portugal and Italy. How do you have it playing out?
I think Portugal wins.
Portugal?
There, I said it. I don't even like Ronaldo, man. For tortured my team so many years, so many Champions League quarterfinals and semis, but you can't deny greatness, bro. You can't.
He's like clutch,
I stopped hating and comparing him and Messi, dog, and I just appreciated it, and that just changes your life. Guys, try it.
Yeah.
Appreciate them both, man. Yeah. They're fucking legends, living and playing before our eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had mediocre games, but what, man, look at the numbers, bro. These 2 guys are on another level. Like, it's not even close how insanely good they are.
So you think Ronaldo plays a big part?
I think Ronaldo plays a good part. And they have like you said, Portugal has a good team, a good young team.
Yeah.
A lot of young stars, a lot of dudes with more experience than others who are still relatively young, you know. Like you have a good back line, you have a solid midfield.
Italy's a little older too.
Italy is a little older. I feel like it's not gonna be like, oh yeah, like they're gonna mop them. Nah, it's gonna be a 1-goal game.
Yeah.
Honestly, I even see it going to extras.
The thing that gives me, I kind of want Portugal to go through. I think they are gonna go through, but the one caveat is Donnarumma might just have like
12 saves.
Yeah, he might just be on the good one, and then there's nothing you could do because that was nice.
And that the crazy part is like Portugal could be like that. He could be like 12 saves, and this was Italy has one. And that's it.
Yeah.
A corner, Bonucci, Chiellini.
Yeah.
That's it.
Exactly. And then
they're known for defending.
Yeah, you'll be like vintage Italy, right?
Yeah, like vintage Italy, bro. Like the Italians are like they're known for the defense. Like
and their goalkeeping.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Portugal hopefully wins it.
Portugal goes through. It's gonna be an interesting World Cup in November. I will obviously try to watch all the Mexico games. Stay up to get disappointed if they even qualify. We don't even know yet. But man, that team is, I don't even.
Bro, that team's so outdated, man.
I feel like Ochoa is done. I feel like his time, like, I love him, fool. Obviously, we're America fans.
I love
we're
there too.
We're there from the beginning of his career. Obviously
he's one of my first heroes, bro.
But I feel like that's it.
Hey, you know what the sucky part is, bro? We don't have that many goalkeepers coming through either. Like, it's not like when Ochoa was getting like held back because of Conejo Perez, and you were like, bro, what are we doing? Come on, you don't have that goalkeeper right now. Like,
because when Ochoa was playing good,
you were saying Talavera.
Yeah, at least he comes out for the ball, bro. This guy does not defend this 6-yard box.
You're talking Talavera, bro.
Acevedo. I'll take Gudiño from Chivas. I don't give a fuck at this point, bro.
Yeah. I would hear you with those guys. But Talavera, bro.
Hey, bro, I take Tala. And then he le mete pinche, what's it called, colmillo and everything.
Talavera.
Bro, Ochoa just frustrates me when he just doesn't come out for crosses, man. That's just annoying. You see with America. Like, I feel like with America, they gotta tell him like he needs to retire, and they gotta do it right, you know.
Yeah.
Before it gets ugly. Before it gets ugly.
Not like
exactly.
Hey, I heard Cuau might be in trouble.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's scary, man. That's my guy. That's my favorite player of all time.
Blanco, bro.
It's tough, but you got Ronaldo making a difference, scoring.
Ronaldo effect.
Ronaldo effect. And they shouldn't even be in the playoff, man. They took a goal away from them, which is crazy.
That is true. The ball was in.
Yeah.
But hey, what can you do? Maybe you'll come back to bite whatever team in the ass. Look at when France beat Ireland that one time.
Yeah.
Thierry bounced the ball in. I mean, with his hand.
Yeah, but this time I don't think the team that did it qualified. So
yeah. Was it like Macedonia or some bullshit?
Yeah, it was some like cheap, like, no, I don't want to say cheap. Some like obscure little country in the UEFA.
A small country in Europe.
Yeah. Hey, but this has been fun, Arturo. Thank you for coming back onto the show. I feel like you got a lot off your chest. It was a little Laker therapy session. We were sending good vibes to the Packers.
Nah, man, thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for having me. That was a pleasure to discuss sports, especially with somebody who knows the sports as well as you do.
Thank you.
Your thing, bro.
Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Hope you have a good rest of your night, and I hope to have you back on soon. It's always a pleasure to have you.
Likewise, bro. Hopefully, after we win the Super Bowl, you'll invite me.
Oh, hell yeah! I'm gonna get the winnings from the bar, man.
Hell yeah!
At least some tacos.
You're paying. All right,
All right, brother. Have a good one.
All right, you too, man. Take care.